When they were breaking houses in Lagos, people were shouting. My landlord, this place here, when we came here, 1994, landlord, he called me. People that know rule of law. He used to call me Alpha. I say Alpha. He said, you see that car park outside? He said, whatever happens, don't ever build there. He said, that place belongs to the federal government. He said, that's why we made a car park. He said, the building itself starts at where this wall is. We have exhausted it. Don't do anything there. Oh. He said, one day, 1994, he told me, one day the government is going to come and say they want to use their land. 4 years ago, when they wanted to do train, you know that flyover they are building there? The train comes through this place, this Jibo place here. So they wanted to build a flyover over it so that the train could come underneath. So the flyover was to come into Macaulay, and then if you are going over there towards Sule, you go over the flyover. If you are going to Ikorodu Road, you turn. The way you turn over there, exactly. They came to market, they said, this is government property. I remember what he said in 1994. I said, I understand. If I went to build children's church there, I could have gone to the press. Children's church. Children's church. Where children were worshiping God. Children, and at the back of my head, I know what they told me. Children are worshiping God. Broken. Justice for hashtag justice for. Meanwhile, he told me, said, that land, he told me, said, you see, if you go during daytime, go to that next door there. You will see that they moved the fence. They built it. He told me, said, they will break that thing one day. So when they came, they moved that thing. They broke building and moved it. Go there, you see it. You see that they have one fence and then they build the other fence here. He told me, he said, it's not our land, though. So all we can do is car park. So tomorrow when they come, the cars, we just say, cars, move off this place, this land, actually. So they marked it, they just changed their mind. Now that one you can now say, maybe you prayed, okay. But they can come at any day to come and collect their what? Land. But you see, we don't know rule of law.
So Nigeria, we have a zoning system. Our land use is the zoning system. So in different areas, you have different systems. Like in the UK, you have kind of a mix of discretionary and zoning. Every single land in the state of Lagos is zoned. So you have residential areas, you have military areas, you have transport, you have schemes, government schemes. You know, it is actually available online. Most people don't even know that that's available online. But you can actually message me and I'll send you this. So there's the key, there's the legend that you have, this place is supposed to be for residential, this place is supposed to be for commercial, this is a conservation area, this is for cemetery, this is for school, this is education purpose, this is for the military. And you know, you heard recently the military came to Ekpe and took people's lands. Actually, in the zone, in the master plan, that's where it's supposed to be. And like I said, this is available online. And the safest place you should be investing is places that are under, like either residential, agric, you can regularize it, you know, and also mixed use, maybe commercial, mixed use means commercial. You know, those are the areas you should be focusing on. But if you go to an area that is for a scheme, maybe the government wants to put transport services there, and it is a 50-50 thing. Because you can still go and regularize it, you can meet the government and then you go through different processes. In fact, the Lagos State government recently announced that an amnesty for people that don't have approval and titles. So you could actually be, but that's obviously more cost on you. But to have your peace of mind, you know, even as you come to Ekpe, look for the land use of the area, which like I'm happy to send to you. If you want this document, the land use master plan from was introduced by Ambode from now until 2037, 2036. You know, so it's going to be here for a long while. And even if a new government comes, Lagos has actually largely maintained the same party room. So they will still refer to that master plan. So make sure you're at the right place. Make sure where you're buying is located at the right place with the right land use, that whatever you want to do, if it's residential, it's commercial, it fits into the plan. Because if it doesn't fit into the plan, that's where the government has every legal right to take your property. But if you do every single thing right, the government cannot just one day wake up and take your property. It is not possible. If there's going to be a compulsory purchase, then you're going to be, if our land use act states that you're going to be compensated the fair market value, and you want to be at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing so that your investment is not 50-50. Thanks very much for watching. This is the Ownahome.ng TV show. Here at Ownahome, we believe owning a home, owning a property should not make you lose sleep. Kindly like, kindly share, kindly subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you at the very next video. Bye-bye.
In Zimbabwe. So add a boys, this is your property, your land. You build a house. You want to extend it and add one room. The permit, your land, takes 3 years. Zimbabwe. Just to do it. Us, we can't understand it. Now what are you saying? My land? My house? What? On my own land? You see, we don't understand the concept of rule of law.